respectfully. It's not, and that's okay. No, for real. My content ain't for everybody. I actually hope that you continue to find peace with your own lane, disturbing your peace. Watch me. No, it's the train of thought for me. Neighbor. Oh, you find peace in your own lane. You know, it's something else entertaining somewhere else. Not over here. It's a train of thought with me. Why you sending so much negative energy over here? Ah, poor baby, boo boo. I really hope that you get it together mentally, because my content is not for everyone. It's not. To the genuine ones with no malicious intentions, I actually hope all is well in your end. And I truly hope that you continue to find peace within, regards to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. You matter and you are worthy. You are. It was the unconditional love. You didn't see your faith. But it wasn't a mistake because you didn't relapse another day. That energy is different. Being discouraged, it would truly make you feel like you bent out of shape. But God brought you balance to acknowledge yourself when it comes to your mental health, not to get discouraged another day when it comes to confidence. That hold on one second, God truly restored you for all the right reasons, because you was truly lacking that too. Only was the hold on one second, you wasn't trying to overlook you. You didn't know how to love you. To go within and realize the hold on one second, I am worthy, to understand my value, to acknowledge my time and day. God's allowed me to see another day, to understand my existence when it comes to my love language. That faith hits different. Every introduction, you almost lost you to show up for you. You wasn't trying to hurt yourself with words another day to be discouraged, because someone didn't know how to show up for you, respect you. They took your kindness for weakness. The disrespect was loud. They was playing with spoken at socks, the way to make you feel like you're supposed to be bent out of shape, but recognizing yourself the day that God truly allows you to balance your smile, not to see you frown. You don't worship the devil. Good day, bad day, whole misunderstanding day. They would never understand why you stand before yourself today. I love me, not the dead, my life. The energy is different. You have to heal certain childhood trauma. You understood your reality. Hold on one second, I didn't want to lose another day. It went into your adulthood. They would never understand the trauma and pain that you endured. It wasn't a walk in the park or overnight process, but God gave you balance to understand that, hold on one second, you was worthy of change and growth. And God was really showing you that you was worthy of understanding your mental health, not to lose yourself another day, but self-love looks different on you. Allowing you to look in the mirror and actually acknowledge yourself that you truly love you, regardless who didn't show you support that day. That ain't just different. Always be yourself and do not give up on yourself, regardless of what you're going through. And I say that respectfully. Certain folks didn't see your potential, but you truly wasn't the issue. They didn't get the time and day to actually get to know you, to actually acknowledge it. Hold on one second. You was somebody who's holding to your time and not one lie was told. No, here's the truth. Don't be listening. My content ain't for everybody, and that's okay. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hater, what about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a hater, what about you? No, here's the train of thought for me. Always be yourself, but no molest sentences. Yes, I'm about to talk about love. I love love. I would talk about something else, but I ain't gonna get to that. Energy is different. You know, those conversations that you have where you start talking to somebody like, what can you bring to the table? Wow. You know, a lot of people don't know what they could bring to the table, besides making someone smile. A lot of people don't know what they could truly bring to the table. Who would have knew that someone was actually mentally stable? The energy is different, being on the same page, valuing someone's time and day. I ain't have to run game. It was an even exchange. Imagine praying for somebody to meet you halfway. Not to dim you like, but truly show you that, hold on one second. God truly acknowledge your smile, not to see you frown. And God was showing you better days ahead, and God brought you balance to love you, like to protect your heart, not to mislead you. Hold on one second. I wasn't trying to have my cake and eat it too. I was here to be faithful to you. The energy is different. You know, loyalty was real. Being respectful. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. Hold on one second. I ain't have to put my hands on you. Disrespect you out loud. Now, that wasn't part of the agenda. The energy is different. Truly paying attention. Not no controlling issues, but hold on one second. Who would have knew that you would have fell in love with the love of your life every single day, and it was never competition, because you wasn't competing for a spot, because God allowed you to see your existence. God placed you in the right person's life. A dream truly came true. Showing someone that could truly bring balance into their life, not to cause chaos and confusion, disturb their peace, but to truly protect their mental state when it comes to their mental health. The energy is different. We wasn't trying to catch a case. When God closed certain doors in your life, it was for all the right reasons. Because God allowed you to see it. Hold on 1 second. Someone could truly be on the same page. The energy is different. Someone genuine, kind, loyal, respectful. Someone truly had self-awareness. Someone truly had potential. The energy is different. Someone truly knew how to bring the best out, the most healthiest way, not the dim yet. Like, hold on 1 second. It was not competition. They wasn't wearing the mask to shortchange you when it came to being emotionally stable. Someone bringing peace into your life. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just because moments. Y'all both financially stable. You're able to get to a bag together, even individually. The energy is different. Y'all wasn't worried about each other's pocket because God brought you balance when you realized that, hold on 1 second. When God gave you the confidence to understand what your past brought you while you stand before yourself that day when you looked in the mirror. How two people from different parts of the world can actually come together and realize that, hold on 1 second. I truly healed, but I'm still being patient time with day to understand I wasn't trying to get lost in someone else's pain. But someone truly brought me balance to acknowledge myself today. How I'm able to look in the mirror and acknowledge myself that I truly love myself when it comes to my mental health. Who would have known that God would have brought the love of my life into my life to balance me out, to show me that, hold on 1 second, so it didn't have to break my heart. That ain't just different. You know when God protects your heart and God elevates you to show you your true potential while you look in the mirror and while God saw when you was frowning, while God maintained your smile to show you that, hold on 1 second, you overcame that mental state of mental illness. When they said that you wasn't going to become your best self vision of yourself. When you overcame that drug addiction, it was truly real. Certain folks will never understand how you truly healed. You didn't know how to love you. You didn't even recognize the look in the mirror to be truthful to you. Because you was hurting yourself with so much words, you didn't understand how beautiful and handsome you truly was. And when you realized that God never overlooked you. But God was being patient with you because God never left your side. Because God never dimmed your light. Even days when you didn't believe in your faith. It wasn't a rejection, it was truly your protection. You got lost in your words when it came to certain parts of your journey. But God truly brought you balance when it came to acknowledging yourself to understand your mental health, that you was worthy. Regardless of who gave up on you, overlooked you during your journey, confidence looks good on you today, and I say that respectfully, no disrespect. Wow. You found peace within when you least expected. You didn't even understand that definition to even go within. But God showed you rotation when it came to your blessing. You was truly to give to yourself when you least expected. God opened certain doors in your life, pointing you in the right direction, allowing you to believe in your faith. It wasn't a mistake. Wow. I love me, not to dim my light. Thank you, God, for being patient with me. That ain't just different. When you're able to look in the mirror, it was a journey I didn't understand. Either you was walking alone, or you was walking with folks who was truly for you. But you still truly went within. To understand that at the end of the day, I am worthy of loving me. I am worthy of choosing me. I look in the mirror and I'm very so much thankful I didn't lose me. I understood that last testimony. I understood that last chapter why I stand before myself the day I didn't reject me. That energy is different being real to go within. They would never understand that God showed you hope to better yourself. You know how it feels to lose everything and start all over. You know how it feels to lose yourself when it comes to your concentration. But God actually brought you balance that day. You know how it feels for the doctor to diagnose you and for God to restore you and God to show you that, hold on 1 second, I never let you go. How your heavenly mother, your heavenly father always been by your side. Not one lie was told when they had their hands on that wheel that day, showing you to hold on 1 second. I showed you the light within you, becoming yourself, becoming your authentic self. Even when you get lost in your words, don't give up on you. Because I never gave up on you. That energy is different. Wow. Confidence. You're looking in the mirror at the future self-vision of yourself. Who would have knew that you'd still be standing before yourself today? You had battles that certain folks would never understand. You had days where they didn't understand you when it came to your love language, but God had a better plan. You didn't worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. You wasn't out here energy harvesting off people's energy. You wasn't out here destiny swiping with folks because you had your own blueprint within you when it comes to your own light that God allowed you to see your faith. Even days when you couldn't see, but you stand before yourself today. You ain't have to project spell work in a toxic way to make someone big, be bent out of shape, become a neighbor's enemy. You ain't have to hack nobody's devices to make someone feel like they need to live in misery. You was far from a hater regardless of what you was going through. The energy is different. We all don't operate the same, and understanding what you overcame when it comes to pain. How God never let you go. How God never let you go. Self-love looks different on you. And you're still being patient with times to understand that your dream could truly have came true. You know, you choosing you. You loving you. You're in a mental state today that, hold on one second. I am worthy of change. I am worthy of growth. I am worthy of loving me. I am worthy of continue to believe in my confidence that I can come out of my comfort zone, be my authentic self. I never thought I was better than anybody. I wasn't trying to catch a case when my neighbor put me in competition because I believed in my faith. The energy is different. You getting yourself together mentally. And God was opening so many doors for you to understand your reality. Who would have knew that your prayers would have truly came true? You know, they say fairy tales don't exist, but that's a lie. Because you made a prayer within saying the prayer, not only for yourself, to love yourself, to better yourself when it comes to your mental health, but you asked God for love, and only was to hold on one second. God didn't dim your light when it came to the love department. Love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one truly for you. The energy is different. It wasn't unconditional love. That hurt. The energy is different. Because someone was there to protect you. Walking into the right person's arms, the dream truly came true. Someone vowing your time and day wasn't an excuse. Someone wasn't trying to have their cake and eat it too. Someone was truly being official with you, you know, being faithful. The first time around, not one lie was told. Someone didn't have to manipulate you. They was truly keeping it real with you, being authentic, something that you're not used to. Hold on one second. Is this a joke? I only got common sense, finally. And they got it going on too. And it's just different. They say real love is real with the right one that's truly for you. Who would have knew that the right person that walked into your life to show you that, hold on one second, it was okay to be yourself. You said I do to the right person. It went from 1 year to 2 years to 30 years, a dream come true, healthy memories. God truly got into people the better days ahead. It wasn't a rejection, it was truly a protection while you stand before yourself today. Imagine falling in love with the right person when you least expect it. Hold on one second. Someone truly actually meant what they said that day when they acknowledged you to get your name and number. Hold on one second. It went from day, night, understanding that, hold on one second. I'm here for you. I got your back. I ain't got ill intentions to sneak dish you, disrespect you. I ain't trying to suck at your pockets. I don't got time for third-party conversations because there's no competing. I'm very so much thankful that God brought me into your life. And one thing I ain't got to do is lie when I use the word God. Because I don't manipulate the word God when I'm loving someone properly. The energy is different. In my past, living my reality. Because God closed certain doors in my life for all the right reasons. When my past rejected me, they didn't know how to respect me. The disrespect was loud. Folks wanted to have their cake and eat it too, but God actually showed me, hold on one second. I wasn't worthy of that. I was worthy of someone meeting me halfway. The energy is different. Only if you realize you understand the time and day. Better days ahead. That's why God closed certain doors in your life. It was truly your protection for your... It was your protection. It was God's rejection for your protection. Imagine falling in love with the same person every single day. As if you first started talking to them. The energy is different. They said love at first sight is not real. But only was the hold on one second. Time truly allows you to heal. No, it's the train of thought for me. Oh my God, I gotta go. My content is not for everyone. Everybody expresses themselves differently when it comes to the love department. But when the right person walks into your life, be mindful and wise when taking their kindness or weakness, because true love is not based on having a hand problem. It's like somebody thought process, they feel in their pockets or their eyesight, and I say that respectfully. And it's definitely not projected on spell work in a toxic way. If you actually want to acknowledge somebody, get to know them. Having third-party conversations about an innocent person, only realize the hold on one second, you miss out on a blessing, only learn your own lesson. The disrespect was real when it was one-sided on your opinion, because someone was trying to bring the best out of you, something that you wasn't mentally ready for, and you would never understand how to heal. Leave innocent people alone if you're not emotionally available or intelligent to be in a relationship with someone that's different. Stop asking for someone to actually meet you halfway. Stop asking for all these different character traits for something good, and you don't even know how to value their time and day, let alone respect yourself. Making yourself bent out of shape, caught your own case, all because you're trying to size somebody up inside them with the free will in their pockets. And God saw everything that you did that day. And that innocent person didn't have to play with spoken and toxic way to make you bent out of shape. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully, with no malicious intentions. Leave innocent people alone if you don't have potential actually moving forward and actually acknowledging to respect somebody. And especially when someone acknowledges to you that, hey, I'm not here to have my cake and eat it too. Someone is a person only. There's no need to portray them or disrespect them or make them feel like they're wrong for speaking up because you had hidden agendas or you had a different route to go. And then you're saying that they the problem. Only rest the hold on 1 second. They walking away for all the right reasons to protect their mental health. And now you're saying they disrespectful. They think they better than somebody when he wasn't trying to catch a case. They understood at the end of the day, I understood that I am worthy. Someone truly value my time and day, not to take my kindness or weakness. No, answer train on me. What the fuck is wrong with people? I gotta go. Always be yourself and no less intense, and I say that respectfully. Leave innocent people alone if you're not mentally ready to be in a relationship. Today is currently April 21st, 2025. I am Naya Junior, love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. I do not hack people's devices. I do not play with spoken in a toxic way. I do not energy harvest with people's energy. And I do not destiny swipe with people. No, as a trainer told me, we all don't do that shit. And first of all, hold on 1 second. I'm far from a hater. I don't got time for that shit. And I say that respectfully. I actually know how to respect my neighbor. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. Always be your authentic self, especially when someone doesn't see that you have potential or they feel that because you're different that you don't have potential to be who you say you are. Don't allow that to discourage you. It doesn't matter if it's a male or a female, and especially when you're not being disrespectful and trying to bring harm towards somebody, because we all don't operate the same. Everybody's digestive system is not the same when it comes to having jealousy and envy and hate within them. And I say that respectfully. Because folks be having a mindset, being bent out of shape, having projected jealousy, hate, and envy, trying to sex them with their free will. Or because they lack self-confidence when it comes to their mental health. And at the end of the day, they say that they're a real one. Hold on 1 second. But God saw everything. That energy is different. Certain folks don't believe in God, but that's okay. We all don't gotta pray the same, but I know how to respect my neighbor to stay in my lane. Always be yourself with no malicious intention. I gotta go. I need a nap and a shower. Oh my God. You know, I was minding my business with the mind my business, right? Entertainment purposes only. No, for real, for real. It's a trade over me. So I decided to put this shirt on. You can't see what I can see, but it's a trade over me. And I just started to, I made something to eat for myself real quick. And I realized I can't put certain clothes on. When you clumsy, but not to mean to be clumsy, what it can be. One thing I can't fucking put on is some motherfucking white. What the fuck? That's the wrong motherfucking color to put on. And especially at the end of the day, when I got food, I'm a greedy motherfucker. It's the trade over me. I gotta go. Little TMI. Always be yourself. Just because you express yourself differently to somebody else, somebody that comes into your life, they see you, they hear you, and they respect you. And they're not going to sit there and kick you down and say that you're slow, stupid, and retarded. And they're not going to sit here and put you in competition because you're being your authentic self. Regardless to who gave up on you or always during your journey, you matter and you are worthy and you are beautiful and you are handsome. And you are loved and respected by all the right people that's truly for you. Every community is truly not for you, and I say that respectfully. It's not. The right community that's truly for you would never project spell work towards you. They would never energy harvest off your energy. They would never destiny swipe with you. They would never hack your devices and have a whole community go up against you because you have potential. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. Never feel wrong because you decide to come out the mindset of holding yourself back. But you want to acknowledge that, hey, I am worthy of loving me. I am worthy of acknowledging that I may not be where I was 5 years ago. I may not be where I was 20 years ago. I may not be where I was 15 years ago, but I'm standing before myself today and I'm understanding change and growth. It's not a walk in the park, but I took the baby steps to start something different. I got into creativity. Everybody's different. But do not shortchange yourself when you say that you want to grow. And because someone doesn't understand your growth, when God removes certain people out your life, don't allow someone to make you feel like you're wrong for choosing you. And especially when you never have malicious intentions. And especially when you was overflowing certain people's cups a little bit too much than you were supposed to. It's time to choose you, not to overlook you. And when God brings you balance, they will never understand your knowledge that, hold on 1 second, I'm worthy of God's plan. I'm worthy of understanding the patience that God endowed within me when it comes to my confidence. I understood self-control when it came to discipline when my neighbor tried to get me out of character that day to try to antagonize me. When he looked at me like competition, but I was never part of the Olympics. No hands are trying to me. What the hell's wrong with people? I gotta go. Always be yourself. Never allow someone to dim your light and tell you, especially when you don't have malicious intentions, that your dreams can't come true. And I say that respectfully. When you never looked at your neighbor like competition, you was actually rooting them on. You never know one time that you have to psych them out their free will or have somebody psych them out their free will or psych them out their pockets. You just wanted them to stay in their own lane and mentally heal. Even if they had a good day, bad day, or misunderstanding, because not everybody is supposed to be part of your journey. But don't give up on you because someone didn't see that you truly had potential. And when it comes to stepping into your creativity and your gifts, it takes time to find that within. Because it's never an overnight process when it comes to healing trauma and pain. And it's never an overnight process when it comes to creating a go within. And I say that respectfully. And especially when you're not doing it for likes and views or clout chasing, that energy is different. And you're not out here worshiping the devil. You worship the good God. We all don't pray the same. That's why my content is not for everybody. And I say that respectfully. Because we all don't have to project pain. Always be yourself. Loving yourself is not a crime. And never allow someone with insecurity problems or lack of self-confidence or they have self-esteem problems try to make you feel like you have to dim your light and shortchange yourself because they have a personal problem. And good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, you rooting for them. And they don't like the fact that you're rooting for them. And you never thought that you was better than anybody. You actually acknowledged them when they couldn't even see. You was actually rooting for them. You was rooting for them. But they wanted to suck at your free will, your pockets, and your eyesight. They wanted folks to look at you in a light that, hold on 1 second, this is not this person, who this person is. They wanted you to be looked at as an incompetent person, a disrespectful person. They wanted you to be looked at as if you was crazy, slow, stupid, and retarded. All because you knew how to respect your neighbor, even when they couldn't see. So don't shortchange yourself because someone doesn't understand your love language. Because they don't have the confidence to go within and actually acknowledge, I love me. I love myself, I love myself. Your energy is different. Loving yourself and understanding your worth, it takes time and day because it's a journey that starts with you to go within. And you can't continue to keep wearing a mask because it's not going to feel right. It's going to feel like you're going to keep suffocating. But it's not a race overnight process when it comes to healing trauma and pain. And I say that respectfully. When it comes to my creativity, for Naya genuine respect, I never got any ideas from anybody when it comes to the words that's coming out of my mouth. Besides my heavenly mother, my heavenly father guiding me. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. I do not worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. I would never hurt myself good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. Peace and respect your neighbor, stop the vibe. She mighty worthy, don't dim your light. Go, you never, don't dim your light. You mighty worthy, don't dim your light. Be impatient with you, don't dim your light. Kind to you, they would never understand. Hold on 1 second, with confident looks like the go within. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. With practice makes perfect. when it comes to choosing you. You're going to be misunderstood by folks that's not for you. But that's okay. Because who's meant to sit at your table or who's meant to be part of your journey, they're not going to overlook you. They're not going to make you feel like you're not worthy of choosing you. And especially when y'all fall from haters, the energy is different. I can actually sit there and pray for my neighbor with no ill intentions. I ain't got to kick you down and become your worst enemy. It's okay, neighbor, to be mindful and wise to hurting yourself with words. Don't get lost another day, though. Be careful. You're going left when you need to be going right. Redirection, hold on 1 second, was truly healthy to go within. Certain folks will say I'm a hater, but that was never within me. All I knew at the end of the day was to look out for my neighbor. Certain folks will never understand that riddle. It was never competition because I was in my own lane, just understanding my neighbor's vision. It's certain times that you came into your life when you came across certain folks that didn't even tell you to tie your shoe. The energy is different. It was certain times in your life where you came across certain individuals that didn't tell you that, hold on 1 second, you may get sick if you didn't wash your hands. It was certain times in your life where you had certain individuals in your life that didn't tell you certain things. Hold on 1 second. Who would have known that you came across the right people? That energy is different. It's many things in your life that you probably came across that certain folks didn't tell you because at the end of the day, was truly laughing at you, to disrespect you, or allowed to see you frown. But the right people walking to that to show you balance, to acknowledge yourself that hold on 1 second was never competition. Fall from that hated, hold on 1 second, we could all elevate. The energy is different. Always be yourself with no malicious intent. Just don't dim your light. Go, you never don't dim your light. Always be yourself. I'm not itching on love and spite. Loving yourself is not a crime. Thank you for your time to the genuine ones with no malicious intentions. I actually hope that you have a safe remaining year, day, evening, weekend. Protect your energy and protect you and your family and stay out of trouble. You are loved and you are respected by all the right people that's truly for you. No, there's a trend on me. I need a show and I goddamn need a nap right now. I gotta go. Always be yourself and never let attention. Thank you for your time. I'm not using on respect. I am sweating. Always be yourself. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. I'll be going live tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure what time, but thank you for your time. Have a good evening. I gotta go. Night. Hello. Have a good day. And did I say that already? Yeah, I did. I gotta go.